Hey Cancer, it's Empress Rose here. Welcome to your reading. These are general readings. We take what works, we leave what doesn't, as with everything in life. And if I don't catch your wavelength or storyline on this reading, check your other major placements. We're going to start off with the botanical inspirations for an intuitive vibe of some of the energies that might be present here in this reading. And then we're going to move to the Golden Tarot for a tarot spread, a more traditional tarot spread. All right, so these botanical inspirations are Victorian illustrations of flowers, and then the interpretations that Victorians gave these flowers. What I find interesting is some of the interpretations were just intuitive, and then science backs up some of the, chemicals that, especially the tuberose, the chemicals that it produced and all that stuff. So I thought that was really fascinating. So what kind of virtues or energies may be present here for Cancer? All right, botanical inspirations. Just not getting anything here. Okay. Well, how are you, Cancer? How's your week going? Hello. Okay, here we go. Thank you, botanical inspirations. Okay, we have asters, elegance and patience. Elegance and patience. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. That is just so sweet how that deck just illustrated. We eventually got a card. Slightly impatient. Elegance and patience. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. I really like that. That seems very clever, this deck and the way those came out. And yellow rose, enthusiasm and friendship. A single rose can be my garden, a single friend my world. So talking about friendship this week and patience. That was kind of funny. Very good sense of humor you have there, cards. I appreciate. All right, Cancer, what's our tarot spread got for you this week? This is your past. This is your present, your inner landscape, what's at issue, your environment, your to-do list, and your possible outcome. I cannot believe your what's at issue. Literally, everybody and their dog has this at issue. This King of Coins reversed has shown up in just about every reading. It's kind of bothering me. It's bothering me because it doesn't have a lot of clarity. Anyway, there's a lot of ways the King of Coins could go wrong, but we'll get there. You have a lot of coins here, a lot of coins. You have 4 coins out of a 7-card spread, so where you could be dealing with work, with money, anything in the physical world. This is talking about physical world stuff in particular. So we're starting off in this 8 of Coins. So 8 of Coins in your recent past. So this is about, to my mind, this card, especially in this deck, has a really unique meaning because we have the woodpecker here and then we have this man with this hand drill here. So it has to do with work. It has to do with sort of repetitive work, but it also has to do with a desire to express yourself, bring your identity, core parts of yourself into your job and wanting to do that and being able to do that. That's what you've been able to do, is bring some sort of part of yourself into your real life and express it in actual life, in physically, either in your work or just in your home or something like that, being able to bring a part of yourself into some sort of visible expression. So that's really cool. It could also be, work that fascinates you, that's interesting to you, and just being hard at work and maybe a little bit of a routine that you've gotten into or that you had at one point in your past, gotten into some sort of routine or some sort of, some sort of work pattern. Or I really like this woodpecker here though, because it really talks about bringing your personality into the world in a really physical way. So the coins are about kind of physicality here. So in your present situation, we have 6 of Coins. So this is about generosity. And you can be anybody in here. You can be So there's a balanced generosity. There does seem to be a little bit of a bean counting situation going on here. That's what I always get from this vibe, from this card, is this a little bit of a bean counting thing, and somebody giving from a wealth, but giving. They are giving. So that is, and I also see with the Six of Coins, because we can be any sort of part of this, in the person not getting right now, the person getting right now, the person giving right now. So then it almost talks to me about sort of a wheel of generosity that turns around and that keeps turning. And when you're generous to others, you are open to receive more generosity from others as well. So there's some sort of balancing, something's coming into balance or being sorted out, because we do have the scales here. So there is some sort of payment of work already done, or maybe you're getting what you're due from this past work that you've done. So finally getting paid for something, or finally receiving something that you've worked very hard for, and or maybe even just, well, it's not usually recognition, but it would be like a physical token of recognition. Or maybe you're acknowledging somebody else's work that's happened before. I'm a little tired today, so. And then what's on your mind is this Ace of Wands. So this is about a new beginning coming in, some sort of inspired idea. Maybe you have an idea of how to bring yourself more into this work. And you've been wanting that. You've been doing that. So this is about sort of wanting to be inspired, moving forward. Hoping to be inspired, hoping to be excited about something. It's in your hopes and fears, maybe wanting a new idea. Maybe this work got a little monotonous. Okay, you've done that. Been there, done that. You'd like something new to come in. You're looking forward to that. A new idea, some sort of new inspiration coming in here. We have an angel bringing in this inspiration. I kind of feel like you just would like something exciting to happen for once, because you've been so focused on work, doing your work, getting paid, and this sort of the mundane parts of life, that you're really wishing for something exciting to come in, maybe a little unexpected, maybe a little exciting. So if you'd like to feel inspired, because maybe these coins, so many coins in a reading just feels very mundane to me, and very just doing what you've got to do to get by and survive. I mean, there is a sense of bringing yourself into the work, but there's also a sense of just a lot of coins and a lot of routine energy here. So maybe you're hoping that, you'll feel inspired, excited about something. But what's at issue here is this King of Coins in reverse. And what's so funny is I was just thinking about this card and how much this King of Coins in reverse has come up in all of these readings. So the King of Coins in the upright is about having enough, having plenty, being able to give out that the money to the people, the kings are about looking at the kingdom, the coins are about physicality, so everybody having what they need. And here we see someone trying to write that not everybody has what they need, so we're trying to make sure that everybody does have what they need. But this King of Coins is at issue. This can be real money problems coming in for people. Not having enough, not feeling like they have enough, feeling like they don't have time to do everything that they need to do, even though this is mundane work and there's a lot of work going on here. This King of Coins can be like, reverse can be like just not feeling like you have the time. This could also be wanting to take a shortcut, a get-rich-quick scheme, because the King of Coins is all about plotting, moving forward, going slowly. The King of Coins in reverse could be, a get-rich-quick scheme, especially since we're talking about work. Maybe you're sick of the mundane and you'd like to come up with a great idea, but this great idea is actually causing some problems. It's a problematic great idea. It's a problematic situation. It's what the issue is here, is this sort of wanting a shortcut to money, wanting to find some sort of shortcut. This could also be about your responsibility with money, and it could also be a full stinginess and greediness with money, because the King of Pentacles upright is very much in a right relationship with money. He's got everything he needs. So you could be feeling like you don't have what you need. You don't have everything that you need. You could be feeling... you could be having actual just financial difficulties and financial problems that are difficult to solve, despite you like doing this routine and doing this work and maybe trying to get paid for some work that you did. But in the reverse, this is just like some sort of weird relationship with work or money or with something in the physical world just isn't coming together, not feeling secure in the physical world, not feeling financially secure or secure in your work. And just, yeah, so you could either be feeling not secure or creating an insecurity, or with a get rich quick scheme is not about like the methodical putting in the work and getting the rewards. So yeah, the King of Coins in reverse. And I guess that's one of the funny things about the King of Coins in reverse is that he can feel a little bit like just, it could be anything going wrong in the physical world, because the coins is about physicality, and the king is about being the ruler, being in charge of that. So it could be that you're just not feeling very in charge of your money. It could be that this card just keeps coming in as a warning that financial difficulty may be lying ahead for a lot of people, and it's or is here already, and it's we need to prepare for that. It's very fascinating how he keeps showing up here and has a variety of possible interpretations in the reverse. Just something in your physical world isn't very stable right now. I think that's just the overall gist of that one, is there's just something unstable about your home, your money, your work. There's just instability there. In your environment, you have judgment. You have something that you've done, or something that somebody's done in the past coming back for reevaluation. It could have been this work that you did. Like, well, was it good? Did you do good work? Did you like that job that you had? Did you? This is something coming in for reevaluation for you to look at and see, like, is that? Did we do that well? Was that well done? So it could be some sort of work or something that you've done in the past kind of coming back and being like, well, you know what? You kind of cut some corners here. You tried to, get rich quick, cut some corners, and maybe you don't like what you see. Maybe you do like what you see. It is sort of a reevaluation of something that you've done before in the past, and you're getting an opportunity to reevaluate it or look at what's gone on here. Yeah, this Eight of Coins here, I'm seeing this like nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Just methodically, patiently doing your work. And maybe that's what you've been doing, and you're just kind of frustrated that it's not having the results. You weren't paid quite what you thought you would get paid for this work, and it's just not having the results that you want it to have. You were hoping for something better. But then something's coming back here, like, well, did you do the work really well? Or there's some sort of invoice here from the past that's like, okay, and now it's due. What you spent is due. What you, this bill has come due, or you sent out an invoice, and this is metaphoric, or it could be literal, but you sent out an invoice and the person's like, dude, you did not do what you said you would do, or I didn't like it. So there's some sort of something coming back from the past for reevaluation here in this Judgment card. Your to-do list, this Ace of Coins card, this is a coin. This is like find a new job. get a new job, because whatever's gone on in the past here just didn't work, or find a new way to do things. This is the page is about, oh no, this is the ace. Oh, you've got a couple of aces here. That's fascinating. The Ace of Coins. This is, literally getting a new idea, coming up with a new idea. You've been wanting this inspiration. You've been inspired. You think you might have a new idea about how to approach something like work, like school. And I wouldn't say necessarily that this Ace of Coins is like get a new job, but it is, because you could be reevaluating the work that you have been doing and just like, yeah, that's not quite what I wanted. I don't think I was getting paid. So what I wanted. So the Ace of Coins really looks to me like getting a new job, or starting a new course of study, or starting a new way to relate to the work that you do. Some sort of, new situation, a better situation. You're going to need to be strong with this, but some sort of, I want to say more innocent or pure work, or a better motivation. Something that you're proud of. You need to do work that you're proud of. And I think that you want to be proud of how you're getting paid. So this is the Ace of Coins. This could be finding a new home. So if these coins are about more like where you're living, your living situation, or your car or something, this is about a new one, a new path, a new journey, starting out with a new job, a new going back to college, or starting college, or starting some sort of new path on your job in the physical world, about all of these things that physically sustain us. So starting out with a new thing, finding something else to do, because I think you're just not getting paid what you feel you're worth, or the work is very mundane and uninspiring, and there's some sort of instability that's come in with this job, and you kind of need to you've reevaluated it, and you're like, I don't think this is where I want to be right now. So the Ace of Coins is easier said than done, starting out at a new home, or a new, you could just not like where you're living right now, reevaluating that. Maybe you have gotten paid. Maybe you've gotten a big boost in pay, and now you'd like to move or something like that. So there is a change sort of in your physical environment that needs to be started. So that's your to-do list, is to bring that energy in. In this Ace of Wands, we have this wish, this desire for an inspired new beginning for somebody else. This angel brings in this new beginning, and kind of this new inspired idea, this bright idea. And this is saying kind of go with that idea, make that idea a reality. If you're having some sort of inspired new idea come in, and you've just been thinking about it, maybe reevaluate what you've done with those ideas in the past, reevaluate your work. Maybe you can do this, but even if you can't just switch jobs, at least start going towards this new idea. This is something that you need to physically do. So there's something you need to physically do that might just be on a computer, that might just be starting to research how to do this, or how to switch over to this career, or what you're going to need to get a new apartment. That kind of stuff. Just start moving towards this, because you have a new idea coming in. I feel like you do want to bring more of yourself into this world, and I think you would like to, most of us would like our lives to reflect who we are in a way, and I don't think your work is quite doing it, or something in your physical world isn't satisfying. You have an idea, and this is get going, start making that idea a reality. Don't just sit on that idea, don't just be inspired, but start trying to make that idea a reality, even where you are. It's really interesting, because a couple signs have actually gotten that message through different ways. A couple of the signs have gotten this message, and it's this King of Coins coming in reverse. That if you have an idea, now's the time to start working for it. If you're not happy with where you're at, now's the time to start creating a new reality. And sometimes it's just thinking about it. Just first steps is what this Ace of Coins looks like. Take some first steps in the direction of this new dream that you have. And then where you're going, one of the possible outcomes, you start something new. You start heading in this direction, and one of the possible outcomes is the Six of Wands. So this is parade energy. This is being celebrated. This is you being successful and other people acknowledging that, understanding that, seeing that, and celebrating with you your success. So with you your success. I hope that didn't interfere with the... Anyway, so your community wants to celebrate, is you're going to be doing something here. This new idea actually looks like a great idea. The problem might be just not having money to do it, or not having the physical support you need to go forward with this idea. Maybe you've had this idea before and it's time to reevaluate it. Maybe this reading is saying, yeah, okay, you've waited a long time with this new idea that you have and this what you want to do, and now it's come up again, and it's like, well, what about that again? You know, and this is saying, yeah, what about that? It's time to take real physical, concrete steps towards making your dream a reality. Even if you don't necessarily have the physical support around you, I feel like it's going to show up. What is it? Fortune favors the brave, or you take the steps, and sort of destiny can meet you halfway, but you got to take the first steps at least, and then understand that it's going to be a long process. And you might need some help from your friends at doing this. But it's going to be a long process, but you need to at least start taking the steps. And then where you can end up with what if this is successful? And if it is, everyone around you is going to be very happy for you, very excited about this. There's going to be a lot of support. I think that's where the enthusiasm and friendship, this card, this enthusiasm and friendship is this sort of parade energy. Your friends and family are going to be very excited and enthusiastic about the steps that you take in this direction. So, all right, Cancer, I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for your likes and your comments and your subscribes. Remember to subscribe, and I'll post the pictures after this, and I hope you have a wonderful week, Cancer.